Putin News 8/11/24. Is Ukraine pushing Russia into war? As the conflict has been going on for 2.5 years, Ukrainian troops have been making their way into the Kursk area of Russia, which is located just north of their border. This is the most comprehensive invasion that Kiev's forces have ever undertaken. This is the most widespread incursion by Ukrainian forces in the 2.5 years that the conflict has been going on. Ukrainian troops have been pushing into the Kursk area of Russia, which is located just north of their border, for more than a week. As a result of the advance, Russia's border defense has been identified as having serious flaws, which has humiliated the Kremlin. What we are aware of regarding the operation. Beginning on August 6, Ukrainian troops in tanks and other armored vehicles launched a surprise invasion into the Kursk region of Russia. The onslaught came from multiple sides. The Kursk assault is significant for its magnitude, speed, the reported involvement of battle-hardened Ukrainian units, and the amount of time they have lasted inside Russia. Although Russia has seen previous intrusions of its territory during the war, the Kursk raid stands out for its scale and speed. According to some Western military analysts, there could be as many as 10,000 Ukrainian forces engaging in this conflict. Since the invasion and occupation of the region by Nazi Germany during World War II against the Soviet Union, this is the first time that foreign troops have invaded and controlled the territory. At the Russian border, the shocking attack that took place this month encountered very little resistance. Despite the fact that Ukrainian drones have been used to launch strikes against the Kursk region, the border was only moderately protected, with the majority of the guards consisting of poorly trained conscripts and National Guard forces. Russian officials have reported that more than 120,000 persons have been evacuated from their place of residence. Ukraine successfully concealed its preparations for the attack. Additionally, according to the leaders of those countries, it did not discuss its strategy with its backers, such as the United States of America or Poland. Officials from the United States have not raised any objections to the utilization of weapons that were given by the United States in the Kursk region. The military of Ukraine asserts that it controls 74 towns and localities in the region, which spans over 1,000 square kilometers, 400 square miles, of territory. According to the statement, its troops were responsible for the capture of over 100 Russian servicemen and the destruction of a Russian Su-34 airplane that was used to bomb Ukrainian frontline positions and cities. According to the Russian Ministry of Defense, there have been exchanges of fire with Ukrainian forces in the vicinity of communities approximately 25 kilometers, 15 miles, from the border. A commander from Russia has stated that battle is still going on in Sudza, which is the administrative hub of the incursion region and is located approximately 10 kilometers, 6 miles, from the border. It is not possible to obtain any casualty figures for either side that have been independently confirmed. Relatively slowly, Russia has been sending insufficient reinforcements to halt the advance of the Ukrainian forces. In addition to artillery bombardment, it has also successfully launched air and rocket strikes. President Volodymyr Zelensky has stated that Ukraine has been bombarded by Russia more than 2,000 times from the Kursk region this summer. Ukrainian officials have stated that they want to construct a buffer zone in order to prevent shelling of their land from the Kursk region. It is also possible that the operation is intended to divert Russian forces away from the conflicts that are taking place in the Donetsk region of eastern Ukraine, where Moscow has been making gradual but consistent progress. Additionally, the operation indicates the resolute opposition that Ukraine is putting up against a significantly bigger Russian army. According to Mikhailo Podolyak, an advisor to Zelensky, the incursion into Russian territory has the potential to boost Ukraine's position in any future negotiations related to the end of the war. There appears to be a tremendous sense of shock in Russia regarding the speed and breadth of Ukraine's operation, which has brought to light gaps in the organization's ability to safeguard the country and has shattered the Kremlin's narrative that Russia has been mostly untouched by the war. Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, referred to it as a large-scale provocation and held meetings with high-ranking security officials which were broadcast on national television in order to obtain reports on the operation. Some of Russia's forces have been sent to Kursk from the strategically significant territory that is located close to Kharkiv, which is the second-largest city in Ukraine. The Institute for the Study of War, an analytical group, suggests that it is highly improbable that Russia will withdraw complete fighting units from eastern Ukraine. However, it is possible that Russia will redirect troops that were intended to reinforce the front lines in Donetsk.